How's it going, everybody? Adam here, bringing you a collection video. I know it's different for me. I just got through trying to do this video, and the memory card was full. So, let's change the way I'm grabbing these. Okay. I'm not gonna. Just a heads up. I'm not gonna go into in-depth detail on these games because I do have quite a lot of games, and I want to get through this video as fast as possible. So it's not like a 40-minute video, because I do see it being like a 40-minute video if I do that. So yeah, no particular order because none of my games are in alphabetical order. That's the concept. That's the real reason why. One of the real reasons why I'm doing this video, because I need to organize my games a little. So we'll start with the PS3. I do have game systems I will be going through are the PS3, the PS1, the PS2, Super Nintendo. I've got a couple Xbox games, 360 games, Wii games, and GameCube games. I've got a couple Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, and 3DS. So I've got a ways to go. So I'll start off. We've got Battlefield Bad Company 2. Bad Company, the Battlefield series, really good series if you're into first-person shooters. Dragon Age Origins, good if you're into that kind of RPG. That's kind of like Oblivion, etc. Or Skyrim. Uncharted, the Uncharted series, really good series. It hasn't got Game of the Year a couple of years in a row for nothing. A spectacular game. Got a Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed. Just a heads up, I don't have sports games. I'm not into sports games. I do like racing games, but not sports. Assassin's Creed 2. The Assassin's Creed series, really good series. Resident Evil 5. I haven't personally beat this. I'm in the process of trying to do. Me and my friend have, on and off for the last like 2, 3, 4 years, however long this game's been out, have been trying to do the co-op online. Yeah, just got a bit to go. Yeah, we're just really bad at procrastinating. Assassin's Creed Revelations. So far, the final game in the series. 3D Dot Game Heroes. Atlas, the company that makes this game, a lot of their games are really, really freaking good. Good game. Saints Row the Third. If you bought this, I'm not sure if they still have it on, but when you bought this, you got a copy of Saints Row 2. You got a voucher code inside. I saved that one till later to go with my other game. Got Arkham City and hold up. Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. 2 good games. I've got the Game of the Year for this one because it comes with like extra maps, 3D compatible, and a bunch of exclusives. Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2. Really good series. I do recommend checking this out. I'm really excited for Bioshock Infinite, which will be coming out probably 2013. I haven't really paid attention to the release date that they've set for that game. Oh, my bed's gonna be full. I should have picked a better location for this. Catherine. Again, it's an Atlas game. It's such an interesting game. You're dating a girl, you cheat on her, and just check it out if you like puzzle games. Fallout 3, if you're into that kind of roam the world, like Oblivion, Skyrim kind of style game, you should check this out. Little Big Planet, one of the release games for the PS3. If you're into puzzle games, you should really check this game out. Demon Souls, it's got a lot of challenge to it. It is an Atlus game, again. Atlus prides themselves on making really good quality games. All my games I want to grab together. Why did I have to flip my pile over? Unless I already put it in the pile. Okay, well, Infamous 2. I know I'm gonna look at and see, and I have a really bad memory. Infamous 2, really good game. Skyrim, as I said, if you like that whole roam around mission style game, I thought this was 100 times better than Oblivion, because I didn't really like Oblivion. But, so yeah, Call of Duty series. I don't think I have Call of Duty 4, PS3 at least, but Call of Duty series. If you're into the shooters, maybe check it out. Like, I'm not like an all-around Call of Duty fan, but I do enjoy playing it here and there. Killzone 2, out of the 3 games, this one was pretty good. I heard Killzone 3 was 100 times better, but I wouldn't know because I haven't picked it up yet. Killzone 2. If you're into beat-em-ups, I've got Mortal Kombat 4. No, not Mortal Kombat 4. That's... I was looking at Street Fighter 4 when I said that. It's like Mortal Kombat 7 or something. It's right up there. We got Street Fighter 4 Super, which I regret buying since none of my friends have Super. They have the original. And BlazBlue Continuum Shift. BlazBlue's more of a cartoony arcade style. Metal Gear Solid 4 and Heavy Rain. 2 of the best movies I've ever played on PS3. My friends always tell me that joke. Heavy Rain. Really good graphics. And then Metal Gear Solid 4 is a good continuation to the Metal Gear Solid series. I'm doing it this at it's almost like 2 in the morning. I should probably be sleeping, but I work night shifts, so whatever. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, 3rd game in the series. Seriously, invest money into this series. Did I grab all the other ones? Well, Assassin's Creed 1. I think that was it. Okay, so yeah. Assassin's Creed. If you're into RPGs, Square did a really good job with Star Ocean, Last Hope International. It's the same as the one for 360. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they're like direct ports of each other. Just different name, possibly. I can't remember. I focus more on my Sony games than I do on my 360s. Mirror's Edge, probably one of the best games, single-player games on the PS3. I recommend picking this up. They do have it on I believe they have it on the 360 as well. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure they do. But DICE did a good job on this game. My Nation Racer, not my most favorite racing game, but it was okay. When I played it, I put a lot of time into it. So, you should check that out. Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition. I played the game, but I haven't played this copy. I picked this up because obviously it's Game of the Year. For like $30. It came with the original. It came with what was it, Undead Nightmare, and it came with the multiplayer. So definitely a good pickup if you don't already have it. Shut up, Skype. And there it is, Infamous 1. Eternal Sonata. Okay. No more interruptions. Eternal Sonata, really good cartoony RPG. When I say cartoony, I mean like Tales cartoony, if not a little more. So if you like the Tales series, I recommend checking out Eternal Sonata. Almost done the PS3s. Borderlands, really good game. Came out around the release of the PS3. Well, was it? No, it was a little bit after. But when was it this came out? I don't know. I don't care. First-person shooter. Slash beat 'em up, depending on the character you chose. Just check that out. Prince of Persia wasn't my. This is definitely my least favorite out of the Prince of Persia series. Simply the fact that you can't die, really. Your partner in this game, she saves you at every waking moment. Portal 2, if you like the Portal 1, check this out. If not, you should check this out. I recommend the PS3 version over the 360, only by the simple fact that Steam has joined up with Sony, so you can log in and get a free copy of Portal 2 for the PC if you're a PC gamer at all. God of War 3, really good. Continuation of the story was really good. You should really check this out. I don't personally have the HD or the originals for the first two, but yeah, Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Yeah, they didn't get Game of the Year and get perfect ratings 3 years in a row. Well, 3 years for no reason. Dead Space and Dead Space 2. If you haven't checked out the Dead Space series, I recommend it highly because it's probably one of my favorite spookums out of the shoot 'em ups. Why are the neighbors up this late? Crysis 2. If you liked Crysis 1, recommend checking this out. Motorstorm Apocalypse. Yeah, I'm into racers. So, the games are slipping. This isn't gonna go good when I go to put these back on my shelf. Dead Rising 2. Just a typical run-around beat-em-up, not fighter beat-em-up. I'm gonna turn the laptop off before I waste the battery. And Mag. Strictly online. Just check it out if you like online shooters. This is gonna get really messy if I don't start putting these back on the shelf. So I probably should do this off screen, but whatever. Oh yeah. Final two games from PS3. Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 13-2 collector's edition. I'm a big Final Fantasy nut. It's definitely one of my favorite company. Like Square is probably one of my probably is my favorite company, and they don't want to fit on the shelf. Okay. So next up, we'll do my PlayStation games. Since I don't have all that many. For a simple reason that it's pretty much just Final Fantasy. Got Final Fantasy Tactics. I've got Digimon World. I don't got a complete case for it, but you can see in Digimon World. I want to do these in order, but I don't know the order that I have them all ordered in. Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Origins. Got which one was it? Next one would be Chronicles, that has 4 and Chrono Trigger on it. Next we have Anthology. It comes with Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Is my bad copy? Okay. I got 2 copies of Final Fantasy 9. One's missing the first disc. So, they're in order. Yeah, next one, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, and Final Fantasy 9. I actually used to have the black label for all these, but something happened and I lost all my copies. It's very unfortunate. Lastly, I have Legend of Dragoon for the PlayStation 1 as well. Okay. Okay. Not exactly in order, but yeah, these aren't in order, but they are. My stacks are organized for series. Okay, so this is my PlayStation 2 collection. I've got Samurai Legend Musashi. It's not complete, but it's a Square game, and I enjoy Square's games. I've got Star Ocean Till the End of Time. You probably notice a lot of my games are greatest hits. I did go through a phase where I used to trade in a lot of my old games, so I lost out on a lot of black ribbons. Prince of Persia. I said earlier, I'm not sure if it was on this take or one of the other takes. I've got Prince of Persia Sands of Time. I've got Prince of Persia Two Thrones, but I've got a second copy of Two Thrones. I'm actually missing Warrior Within. So if anybody has a copy, like, I'd love to trade for a copy. If you don't have Two Thrones, or one of my extra games, because I'm not too fond of getting rid of my only copies. I've got Manhunt and Manhunt 2. I've got Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. I've got Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter. Resident Evil 4 for the PlayStation 2. I've got Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 3, and Persona 4. Both are still brand new. 4, I only took out the wrapper because I wanted the comes with a bonus disc that has a soundtrack. I've got a mint copy, brand new, of Dot Hack Infection, Part 1. It's got the anime disc, and it has the game and the guide. I've got the strategy guide for it as well. Another game, I went through a phase where I got rid of all my PlayStation games, well, all games, and my friend, the person who I had given them to, had actually didn't know how hard they were to get or how expensive they were, and traded them gave them to one of our other friends for his birthday, so I won't be seeing that copy again. I've got a copy of Okami. It's Red Ribbon, but it's still in the wrapper. I have no plan to take this out of the wrapper because it's not like I'll ever get money for this, but it's I just have no plan to touch the PS2 copy because forced widescreen just doesn't look as good. I'll use my Wii copy if I want to play this game. Got Dark Cloud 1. Haven't gotten around to finding a copy of Dark Cloud 2. I see plenty of copies of Dark Cloud 1 lying around, but yeah, number 2 I haven't been able to get a new copy of. I've got the Xenosaga series, and I've got a copy of Xenogears on hold. Somebody that was selling it is going to hold a copy until I can afford it. I'm running out of money right now, but yeah, Xenosaga Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3. I have an extra copy of Episode 2. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, the camera I'm using only has a 2 gig memory card, so apparently these videos are too long for it, so this is going to be interesting. So as I was saying, yeah, if you want a copy of Xenosaga Episode 2, I will clean the case up, get all this crud off, I'll make it look brand new. Other than that, the case looks spotless. I just need to get the stickers off. So, yeah, Xenosaga. I have the Xenosaga series. Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, Dante's Awakening. I've got... thought I had another copy. Okay, well, either way. Valkyrie Profile 2, Sumeria. The only reason I got this game was because I found a copy of the limited edition case. It comes with, what was it? Limited edition bonus DVD. But I like my collector cases. Got 2 copies of Kingdom Hearts 1. Both are greatest hits, unfortunately. But so if you're looking for a copy of that, I've got Kingdom Hearts 2, and I've got Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. That does it for my PS2 games. Slide the fuck back in. Okay. Next up, I'll do... well, since to get up my 360 games, I gotta go through these anyways. So, I'll do my Super Nintendo games next. I've got a mint copy of Final Fantasy 3 that I as well still have. It's complete in the box. nothing really in the box, but I've got a couple games that are just complete if I decide to put them back in the box. I've got my copy, complete copy, well not complete, but brand new copy of Earthbound. Looks beautiful. Secret of Evermore. Illusion of Gaia. I've got Super Mario RPG, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Final Fantasy II, got Killer Instinct. I have this complete, box and all. I've got Super Metroid. I've got a complete copy of Aladdin. I've got Kirby's Avalanche. Kirby's Dream Course. Super Mario All-Stars. I've got Mega Man X. Obviously, who has a Super Nintendo and not Super Mario World? Got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I've got Yoshi's Island. Star Fox, Super Nintendo. I've got this was a player's choice, so obviously it's a re-release, Super Mario Kart. I think that's my only re-release copy. It's not like the original, very original one. Prince of Persia. Q*bert 3. Q*bert was a really good game back on the NES. There's no reason not to have it on the Super Nintendo. Got Donkey Kong Country 1, Donkey Kong Country 2, and Donkey Kong Country 3. And on top of these beautiful games, I've also got Mega Man X2 to go along with my Mega Man X1. I'll do these fast before the memory card fills up, and then I'll get to the other ones. Do basic NES next. Got my copy of DuckTales, Ninja Gaiden, Contra, Zelda 1, got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Final Fantasy 1 for the NES, not an NES person unless you have Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, along with Duck Hunt. Got Cobra Triangle, because it was a very nostalgic game when I thought of the NES. This is one of the first games that popped in mind. I've got the more hated of the Castlevanias, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. I've got Star Tropics and Dragon Warrior. Okay. I'm not going to clean up all these games on camera. I'll do it while I switch memory card. For the N64, I've got Yoshi's Story. Got Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 2, Glover, Star Fox 64, Bomberman 64. Got Super Mario 64. They really enjoyed naming games 64. Pokemon Puzzle League, really good game. If you're just playing by yourself, or even if you're playing with other people. Pokemon Snap. Diddy Kong Racing. Paper Mario 64. Tony Hawk 2. Pokemon Stadium. Castlevania. I've actually never played this. I never thought of playing a Castlevania game that wasn't 2D. I've got 007, The World Is Not Enough. I don't have the original, but I've got Majora's Mask. Tony Hawk 3. I'm just missing Tony Hawk 1. Got Ocarina of Time. Got 2 copies of Ocarina of Time. But one of my copies is complete in the box. If it'll stay up there. I've got Wipeout 64. Donkey Kong 64. And Quest 64. Okay. So, I'll be right back in 2 seconds after I change the memory card, so it doesn't get out on me for the last leg of this collection. Okay, so I'm back. While putting away the NES, N64, and Super Nintendo games, I also realized I still have Final Fantasy X, X-2, and Collector's Edition of Final Fantasy 12 that I hadn't shown you, whatever. Next up, we got my Xbox games. Got Halo 2. I don't have Halo 1. Not much I can really say. Got Gladius, which is a really good turn-based strategy game. Panzer Dragoon Orta. Fable 1. Mech Assault 1. Mech Assault 2. Lone Wolf. And two of my these are definitely my favorite games on the Xbox. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. I've always loved those games. I've got for the Xbox 360, I've got Cameo. I've got Lost Odyssey. I've got Assassin's Creed 2. I don't know what happened to my copy of Assassin's Creed 1. I actually had the collector's edition with the tin, but I don't know what happened to that. So, I went through a phase where I loved Guitar Hero, and still kind of do, but I haven't touched it in well over a year. I've got DJ Hero, Rock Band 1 and 2, Guitar Hero 3, 2, Aerosmith, World Tour, Smash Hits, Metallica. Can't say it's my most proud collection, but hey, I got them. Okay. I've got Bayonetta. It's not a bad game. It's not a bad game, but it's an interesting game. If you like the Devil May Cry series, I recommend checking this game out. It's something. I mentioned I do like my racing games, and this was no exception. I got my Need for Speed Carbon, Pro Street, and I've got Most Wanted. It's platinum, but who cares? It's not like it really gave anything different if it was the original or not. I traded away my Halo 3. I played the campaign too much, but ODST, it comes with an extra disc on it that you can play the Halo 3 multiplayer. So, not losing out. Bioshock 1. Modern Warfare 2. This is why I don't have Call of Duty 4 on my PS3. Fable 2 and 3. Mass Effect 2. I'm excited for Mass Effect 3 to come out. I had Gears of War. I sold Gears of War 1 and 2 to a friend of mine that I work with. Well, not anymore, but I worked with, and because he wanted them, so I sold them to him. And then I repicked up. It's a triple pack. It's got Gears of War 1, 2, and it has all the, as far as I know, all the Gears of War 2 map packs. Along with a day after Gears of War 3 came out, I went there, and I got this like $10 off. It was pretty cool. Some guy, he goes to our GameStop that I go to, and he buys games like this the day they come out, top price, and then he brings them back the next day, because I guess he doesn't have a job, or he has a job and he has lots of spare time on the side as well, but he buys these games and brings them back the next day. He doesn't use the online though, so I picked it up used, and I got all the like pre-release or pre-order bonuses, etc., like the skin and all that. So, and then my more prized possessions, it's really beat up, but I've got the Tales of Vesperia special edition. It's a metal tin. It comes with the anniversary soundtrack, along with the game. So it was a good pickup. As far as I know, when Tales of Vesperia came out, it wasn't one of the more sold Tales games. So I think I picked it up for the same price that I could have picked up the original. I've got the Devil May Cry Collector's Edition. Comes with a cool metal tin, along with, I'm not sure if it was, just a bonus DVD. And I've got the Lost Planet Collector's Edition, which comes with a, I believe it's a DVD, yeah, well, this one's a CD, but the, comes with like a art booklet, collectible art book, yeah. So, there you go. I don't have the biggest 360 collection. I used to have over 60 games for it, but I went through a phase, like I said earlier, that I traded away a lot of my games. These 3 games alone weigh a ton. Like, I'd hate to have like collectors for all my games. Let's put those back on the shelf. Otherwise, my bed's gonna be full, because up next we have my GameCube and my Wii collection. I'm not sure how good the microphone is on this camera. Like, I'm sure it's probably picking up my computer or my PS3 right now. So if it is really loud, I apologize. Well, lucky for me, they just fit. And I have no determination to try and make those fit. Okay, so onto my Wii games. I don't have the sleeve for it, but I do have Wii Sports. Okay. For my Wii collection, I have got Okami. I picked up my Wii late in the lifespan of the Wii, so I got it when it was a black one. And also, when I picked it up, a lot of the games were switched over to Nintendo Select, so I don't have the originals. But so it's like the Red Ribbon on the PS2 games and all that. So I've got Twilight Princess. I've got the collector's edition for Skyward Sword. So I do have the gold Wiimote that comes with it. Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2. I think I spent not even $30 on Galaxy 2 brand new. Walmart had a sale on, and I didn't feel like going to Walmart, so I went to Future Shop, and they price matched, and then gave me an extra like 10% off or something. So I spent under $30 on it. It was really convenient. Super Paper Mario, Mario Kart Wii. It came with it. I still haven't taken the stickers off these, but Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, got it for under $10 at GameStop. And Tales Symphonia, Dawn of the New World for the Wii. Red Steel 2. This one I stole from my brother, but and this one I stole from my mom, who enjoys DDR. But Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and this one was my mom's DDR. It's not like she's gonna play it, seeing as I own the Wii. But also I've got it's really beat up, but I've got the original guide for Oracles of Seasons and Ages. And I've got, like I said, my copy of Dot Hack Infection Guide. Woo! Things be falling. Okay. I've got Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I picked this up back when it came out. It was really good game. It was really fast to 100%. I like to 100% my Zelda games. I've got Final Fantasy 3 for the DS. And then I'm a big Pokemon person, so I've got, as you saw, I've got Pokemon Puzzle League and all that. I've got Heart Gold, I've got White, Platinum, Diamond. My 3DS, I've got Ocarina of Time 3D, Street Fighter 4 Super 3D Edition, Asphalt 3D, and Star Fox 64 3D. Okay. Since this is my bottom shelf, I'm not even going to bother putting them back on yet. These are going to be all my GameCube games. Okay. For my GameCube games, I've got Super Monkey Ball and Super Monkey Ball Adventure. I don't have Super Monkey Ball 2, I believe, or Super Monkey Ball Adventure 2. I'm looking for a copy of that. thought I saw it somewhere, but when I went back, I couldn't find it. I really like Super Monkey Ball. Yeah, Star Fox Adventures. When I picked this up, the son of a bitch at the store, he sold it to me for $10, but he decided he wanted to try and put a sticker on it after I purchased it from him as advertisement for his store. So I got a bunch of. I got pissed off and I haven't bothered to take any of the stickers off that game yet. Pokemon Gale of Darkness. This is the hologram original. Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. I've got 2 copies of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I saw an extra copy, and my second copy is actually not complete. I didn't realize that till I got it home. Yeah, so if you want it, just for your collection, if you don't care that it's not complete, just hit me up, like any of my games that I have an extra of, and we can work out a trade if you want. If you have a game that I don't have or whatever. I've got an extra copy here. Where'd it go? Am I just blind? I know I'm blind, but come on. There it is. I've got 2 copies of Metroid Prime. I do believe these are complete. Yes. Both copies of Metroid Prime are complete. I've got Tales of Symphonia. A lot of these games I got from my brother, because he stopped touching his GameCube. So, Enter the Matrix, brothers. X-Men Legends, got from him. My brother's also like 5, 6, he's younger. Star Wars Rebel Strike, his. Star Wars Jedi Outcast, his. Lord of the Rings Third Age, his. So I haven't touched these games. I got really confused when I saw this. It's Zelda Collector's Edition, but inside it's 007 Agent Under Fire. Leave it to my brother. I don't want to get into my good games yet. I've got Need for Speed Most Wanted, Mega Man X Command Mission. Some people would argue that this was a good game. I wouldn't know because a lot of these games I won't touch. Okay, so I've got Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I still see people playing this game. Sonic DX Adventure Director's Cut. Phantasy Star Online, Episode 1 and 2. I never understood. I've never touched this game. This was one I got from him as well. But when I was younger, I saw Phantasy Star Online, and I thought it was an actual online game, as far as I knew. So, might be. I wouldn't know, because I haven't touched it. Star Fox Assault, but I really enjoyed this game. Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Any of the Sonic games I really liked. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube. It's really dirty, but. And then to get into my more prized ones, I'm actually happy about these ones. Mario Party 4. Who doesn't like playing Mario Party? Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door. Again, it's one of the good Paper Marios. And then these are definitely my most prized GameCube games. Got Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I'm sure you could have seen that, so you knew that was coming. And Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. Someone told me that Pikmin 2 is more rare, but it took me a lot more time to actually find my copy of Pikmin 1 than it did to get a copy of Pikmin 2. Especially considering Pikmin 2 is a bestseller. So I'm sure collectors that wanted the game or want the game want the original. So, guess I can touch my handhelds now. Got Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Gold for my Game Boy. I don't have an original Game Boy sitting around, but I do have I have a gray Game Boy SP. I've got a blue DS, which has my Platinum in it. I've got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I've got Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I'm really hoping this video turns out because I have no idea where I am on the camera. I wish I had a DSLR or something. I've got my original copies of Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. I've had these since release along with that book. They're not the best condition. They've been thrown around a little in boxes, etc. But they work fine. The battery still saves. Still got a lot of charge to them too. Same with this Pokemon trading card game. This is my original from back when it first came out. I was big on Pokemon. My red and blue and yellow and gold, those aren't my original ones. My original ones, they were really bad condition, stickers peeled off over time. So I had to get new copies of those. But yeah, Pokemon trading card game, and then I have a really good copy of Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. I do believe that's it. Because I'm sure nobody wants, well, I don't even like talking about these, but I do have Sega games. I got Sega 2, Sonic 2 for the Sega, Taz, Escape from Mars, Pac-Man 2, New Adventures, Batman Forever, Miss Pac-Man, and Sonic 3D Blast. So, all in all, that concludes my, oh, and obviously, I've got my 3DS. So, that concludes my video game collection. Like I said earlier on, I've got a couple games that are extra, like Metroid Prime, Crystal Chronicles, Xenosaga Episode 2, Prince of Persia 2 Thrones, and Kingdom Hearts, and a copy of Final Fantasy IX that's missing in Disc 1. So if you wanted to work out a trade for any of those games, if maybe you need to add those to your collection, or if you have a game that you wouldn't mind selling off to me that you think I'd like based on the games you saw, hit me up in a message here on YouTube and I'll get back to you. Until next time, now that I've actually given you guys a view of my collection, I might start doing more pickups videos, because my collection's bigger than it originally was back when I started doing pickups videos. So, until next time, I'll see you then. Deuce.